Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Bay. Come back.
And it is done.
Woo! Good match, guys. That was very good.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame. Thus end the
That was with 3 Titan stars too, so that's very good. I'm very proud of myself. Though, it seems to be going up very slowly. Can I get Pamatha to, like, full enlightenment? That would be excellent. Wait, what?
Until the next right.
The game very clearly wants me to get Sandalwood. Oh, well, maybe it's just because it's just balance. So he's a possibility this late in the game. Back in the Black Wagon, you were taking some time to reflect after prevailing over the fate with ease when Volfred approaches. The Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my girl. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you continue to prevail like that. Come, let's see whom we shall square against when next the stars align. Okay. I might try to, do Tamatha, if at all possible. To see if we can bring, Pamatha's kind of narrative plot to an end. If that makes sense. No, I don't really care about him. No, that one's over. No. Alright, we'll do Demon Guy. That one's at least close to, Mount Elodial. The triumvirate you shall confront this time around shall be the Tempers, led by the demon called Ignarius. They have prevailed in the rites on many occasions in the past. The lone minstrel then offers you such details as he knows of your next adversary. Ignarius, a longtime resident of the Downside, as evidenced by his appearance. The strongest of the Tempers, he has awaited years to earn his freedom. Born to a middling Commonwealth family, he got into trouble early and often, but found his calling in the Commonwealth's not entirely legal red light district. There he took many jobs, most involving his sheer size. Most notably, he was a bouncer at the Starry 8, where he came to symbolize its reputation. One day, a particularly belligerent guest got under his skin, so he gave him a tremendous thrashing. The club clientele all gave a cheer. However, this guest turned out to be a wealthy chamberlain, who then exploited his connections to have Ignarius arrested and then exiled. This was 14 years ago. In the Downside, Ignarius dropped his given name, as is sometimes the custom, and survived alone through his tenacity and strength. I just bit my fucking cheek. In time, he drew the notice of the Tempers, who revealed to him the rites, recruited him into their ranks, and let him work his way up. Now, at last, it is his turn. Other than the Nightwings, the Tempers have liberated more exiles than any other triumvirate. They had high hopes for Ignarius in turn. Now, good evening, reader. Okay. Neato. Oh, poor baby. You find Tizo there in the Black Wagon looking rather more despondent than usual. When you attempt to reach out to him, he barely acknowledges you. Tizo indicates that he wishes to be left alone right now. You almost went into bay as you turned to leave. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I was just wanting to come check on little Tizo there. I think maybe he's taken ill or something. On further inspection, it occurs to you that Bay perhaps is not off the mark, and that Tizo is unwell for some reason. Come on, Tizo, you're going to be alright. You might be the smallest one of us, but I think you're the toughest. Though, Miss Jodario, she was the toughest one of all, wasn't she? I still miss her sometimes. Tizo appreciates the kind words, but still wishes to be left alone at this time. Oh, don't be silly, Tizo. You know I won't be doing that, don't you? Bay turns to you for a moment, lowering her voice. Miss? I think Tizo would like a little bit of privacy, if you don't mind. Though, I don't mean to be rude. It's just Tizo, well, I told him not to eat something. There was this, well, I think it was a mushroom maybe, growing in the corner over there. So, I see Tizo sniffing at it, and he's always hungry, and usually I try to feed him. But this time I told him no. Because I know my mushrooms, and whatever that was, I think it was a mushroom, but it wasn't one. But it wasn't one I know. Well, Tizo ate it anyway. Tizo corroborates Bay's recollection of what happened. So, anyway, I think that he is going to maybe, well, cough it up, I guess. I think maybe any moment now. Because when I ate things I thought were mushrooms around here, I coughed them up as well. They made me rather sick, kind of like Tizo over there. I hope I'm not being inappropriate because it's not polite, maybe? Oh, come to think of it, Tizo, why don't we go outside? Because then I wouldn't have to clean up after you, like the last time when you ate something I said you maybe shouldn't, remember? Tizo indicates he remembers full well and regrets not heeding Bay's food-related counsel. Oh, don't worry, silly. If you've taken ill, then I think you're going to be fine. Once you have a little walk outside with me, because you're very tough. Tizo is beginning to look better already. You're my best friend, Tizo. I won't let anything bad happen to you, or at least I'll try, okay? I don't think anyone can stop you from eating things, though. Then she snatches Tizo up in her arms and whisks him out of the wagon with her. You hear her call back to you over her shoulder. Bye, miss. I'll make sure that Tizo is alright, I promise, okay? Although the prospect of Bay administering medical assistance normally would give you pause, Tizo seems to accompany her willingly enough. The two have shared a rather close bond since Bay first made contact with the group. For someone like her who has lived alone for so long, the friendship must be vital. And as for Tizo, he must be impressed that a non-native of the downside seems to know her way around food safety even better than he. Well, he's silly. He's a silly little burb. Alright. Woo boy. I don't care. I don't. Bye. Goodbye. Oh, we're like right here. No, we don't got money for Falcon Run. As the wagon soars across the skies above Waking Wood, you notice Volfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he is thinking. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within these woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here, above that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my girl? Sure. Let's do the Tizo route. I trust Tizo. Rummage with Tizo sounds like a cooking show. The little imp Tizo's keen sense for things now takes you far into the thick underbrush of cinder roots. Keeping up with him proves difficult at times. All of a sudden, he begins to hop and screech. Tizo wants you to help him dig something right up under his feet. Bright Wisp. Cool. Let us... Oh, there was a talkie. There was a talkie talk, and we missed it. That sucks. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing toward your wagon, here in the untamed flora of Black Basin. You let it in and offer it some light refreshment, as Rookie would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Rookie's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Rookie always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Rookie said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else." You thank the messenger imp for the report. Soon it has all your companions talking. I had every faith that our friend Rookie would stand tall and rise to the occasion. Ah, the noble Rookie! He sets a shining example unto us all. Don't you think he must be sad to have turned down a house? I hope he isn't sad. Tizo is happy to learn that Rookie joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. We understand this Rookie holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Hard to believe he would have turned down living in that kind of luxury, though maybe he got used to it out here. Yeah, okay. Let's go do the stuff and the things. Let's chat. Tizo! Tizo seems to be in the midst of a conversation with the lone minstrel as you approach the two of them. The little imp appears perturbed about something. And above all, he was very, very loyal. Fiercely so, in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him, in spite of his little stature. In that respect, Tizo, and in many others I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you. Tizo seems to be asking the lone minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank. I am being serious. Have you known me to be the jesting sort? Tizo seems to be admitting the lone minstrel has always been sincere with him. Just so. Then please do not denigrate yourself, for you are not only his heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all the 8. And, more importantly, you are my friend. Tizo is grateful to the lone minstrel for his kind words, and considers him a friend as well. The Nightwings need you now, more so than ever. Then the lone minstrel turns to you. Is that not so, reader? Heartily concur. You concur with the lone minstrel's assessment of Tizo, as a most remarkable and irreplaceable member of the group. He is an extraordinary imp, indeed. At this, Tizo rushes up to you and gives you an imp hug. Tizo is grateful to you for your kindness and your support of him. Aw. Tizo bounces off happily, as the lone minstrel looks on. And there he goes. Thank you indeed, reader. Tizo sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special. A quality uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon among yours. Once there was a time when he was the sole imp able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other triumvirates have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no? More than willing to conduct the rites whilst having no desire to leave this place, although little Tizo does have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth. In any case, I am certain he shall continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully. The lone minstrel bows his head on his way out, bidding you a good rest of the afternoon. Yay! I like Tizo a lot. He's very good. He's a very good little burb friend. I will definitely buy a Stardust. And we will... Oh, we can't buff Baze, can we? Might as well try to buff Pamethas again? I don't know what good that will do. Cool. I'm getting lots of achievements this session, and I'm very much okay with that. Once more, you have returned to the Glade of Lu, and your companions stand ready beneath a still night sky, awaiting the commencement of the rites. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. This night awaits our glorious confrontation against the Tempers. Any moment now. Indeed, prepare yourselves, everyone. Just then, you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. Why were we all weaker? Don't like that one. That's fine. That's also fine. You know what? No. We did our one with 3 of them. We don't need to go hog wild.
The time is nigh, you exiles of the Nightwings. You are returned once more unto the Glade of Liu.
Liu, goddamn.
You are to confront shall be the Tempers. Whose ever fire yet burns ere the break of dawn shall surge forward on the path to glory. Now prepare yourselves.
Hey, look who wants a piece of us again. It's the damned Nightwings. Here to knock us down another peg or 2 again, I guess. Well, at least you got a little curly horns out of this dump, I gotta give you that. One look at her and you just knew that she was too good for this place. Though maybe that ain't saying all that much. Any of you Nightwings see her again, you tell her something for me. You let her know Iggy says hi. You let her know. Not that she'll remember some dumb lunk like me. Then Ignarius shoves on his mask. Alright, Tempers. Let's give it to him like we still got a chance. Yeah, you do that. Fuck.
Go on then.
It's a good thing I didn't go for the one that gives them plus 30, or we'd be fucked. Tizo. And Pametha. Pamela's totally gonna get to max level. Let's do it! This one's gonna be tough. They have a very varied cast of characters.
In honor of the scribes.
Yeah, they must. The Fates must have had something that made their Pyre take less damage than normal. Wow. Nope. Not allowed. Oh fuck. Get fucked. Yeah. Douse fire without banishing. Fuck off. That shit ain't happening. Beep. Tizo's so good. Whoop. That did not go well. Okay. Okay. Nope. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. I agree. Unacceptable.
Both pyres now burn with the same strength.
Okay. That was stupid of me. Why did I do that? Boop.
Tizo doused their pyre.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Your adversary's pyre now falls short.
Okay, her jump is not that far.
Now go. Their pyre weakens.
Okay, we got this. This is no problem. Gah! You Nightwings, you've been practicing, ain't ya? Ah. And what about you, Iggy? You're just a washed-up old goat. You're through. How long are you gonna keep on this? Getting weaker and weaker and worse, huh? Come on then, Nightwings, finish it already, will ya? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we all can catch some shut-eye, put an end on this damn day. I said none of that, right? Beep! Like, it's not fair. Pamitha's also, like, too fucking good.
The ceremony.
Oh! Okay, that took me by surprise. Oh shit. They get a point.
Now there's a proper dousing. Good.
Whoop! Okay. Oh, come on! Bullshit! Come on, then.
The demon
Do your thing.
vanished.
Oops! Up! Up! Yeah!
Done.
Pamitha's very good.
Nightwings.
Yeah, don't sound so happy about that.
Prove superior to their adversaries.
Not exceptionally, though. Not exceptionally this time.
It's done.
Ugh. We Tempers, we were damn unstoppable, but this again?
Always
Yeah,
is their great
this again. Yeah! Base level 5! Yeah.
Forever cursed is Kelma Rope Collar.
So our options for this next right are Bay and Pamitha.
Awakens now the spirit of the saint. The holy
Sure.
power of the eldest matriarch. Until the next rite.
After you overcame the Tempers in a solid performance, there is little time for you to rest. As yet, the night beckons. And the next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, reader. Come see for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. Okay. Yep. The Golden Star. I imagine the next one's going to be one right and then right on back, right? I just said right so many fucking times in that singular sentence. Already are the Nightwings summoned back to Mount Elodial. Picture the rights as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably and soon shall reach a sudden stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free, either us or else our adversaries, but not both. What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plans somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So, returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail on the rights. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. And so, who stays, who goes, these choices affect us all. No pressure there, my girl. Now, I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's set forth again at daybreak. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, my girl. Tizo and I, we were just reminiscing on old times. Tizo is happy to have Volfred back among the Nightwings once again. Thank you, Tizo. I am happy to be back among the Nightwings as well. Though, you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you? Tizo indicates he understands full well. I trust that Tariq provided some good company and song during the intervening time. Tizo confirms he did enjoy traveling alongside the lone minstrel for some time. And there he is, right on cue. Something I can do for you, Volfred, sir? Volfred laughs warmly at this. No, Tariq, we are well enough for now. Tizo and I, we were just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. Tizo was rather apprehensive then, as I recall. He was merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave to you, sir, it left a permanent impression, did it not? It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. It's a good reminder that, despite the challenges we faced together in the past, my time among the Nightwings has been extraordinary. Likewise can I say the same, sir. Tizo shares the sentiment as well. Dolph returns to you. I apologize, my girl. Here we are talking of a history you do not share. Believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past. I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it. But it should not be to the exclusion of the friendships that we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Together, you, Volfred, Tizo, and the Lone Minstrel talk a while about the times gone by. The three of them are pleased to be back in one another's company again, having grown close through shared experience in the past. Just the same, they have welcomed you into the group. In spite of the hardships you have faced, some of these idle moments that you shared together may one day form memories you think back on with fondness. Soon the conversation winds down, though it lifted all your spirits for the while. Aw, that's nice. Let's go! I have to decide who I'm gonna liberate this time, and it's a hard choice. Tizo's the one we'll use. You make landing upon Mount Elodial, where Volfred pulls you aside while the others complete the post-flight inspection. He puffs at his pipe before speaking up. Reader, as you know, I now wear the raiments once again. This means that I, myself, may soon be worthy to regain my freedom in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Know, however, that it is not my wish to go just yet. It is true I could be of some benefit to our plan back in the Commonwealth, but I feel my place is here for the time being. Perhaps once the Nightwings are on a surer footing in their path, my time shall come. Those are my feelings on the matter, and I wanted you to know. I shall, of course, defer to you. Our path is not to contradict the reader's will. Anyway, I trust that all of us, yourself included, shall find our freedom. If not soon, then by when all of this is over. Let's see the success rate of the plan currently. 62? That ain't bad. That's not terrible. I wonder if there's a threshold where we get like a good ending. Having completed the post-flight inspection, you and Tizo, but yeah, I don't think we need to read all these. Mentor companion. Because Tizo's very close to level 5. There we go. Okay, so now all 3 of them could make it out. That's probably for the best. Let us continue. Gilman. Bay. I think we'll send... I think I fucked up Tamitha's plot. Because she really wanted us to let Tamitha to win. So, maybe we'll let Tamitha go. En route to the mountaintop, you pass by him on... Yeah, okay, I don't need to read these. I think we'll let Tamitha go. It seems only right after we screwed up her personal plan. Her personal plan pizza. You and your fellow exiles gather at the... Yeah. I see the exiles of the Nightwings have returned, even as the cycle of the Reds begins drawing to a close. Yeah, when Volford takes his turn, Celeste stops him. You! I see you wear the raiments once again. Explain. The cycle of the rites is ending. While I do not know exactly why, I have my fears. One of my contemporaries, he who fell from the summit long ago. He lives and seeks his liberty again. He stands against us now and believes this triumvirate to be the true Nightwings. I remember well the contemporary whom you mean. Then the Nightwings stand divided. Yes, and so I wear the raiments once again, in case that it may help to right this wrong. For I am Volfred Sandalwood, and I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She considers Volfred's words for a moment. I see. Then move along. Yeah, Celeste? What is it, Tariq? The will of the scribes. Long have we both followed it, I think you would agree. In equal measure has it drawn us close as separated us. But if their aim now is to keep us apart, for another age or longer, then... No, I do not accept their will. You blaspheme, Tariq, and at the gate no less. But the lone minstrel simply puts his hat back on. Then may the scribes themselves admonish me. Until tomorrow night, Celeste. Huh. Tariq's a weird character. I don't know what his deal is. Having reached the peak of Mount Elodial again, you see the vastness of the downside all around you. It leaves you deep in thought regarding which of your companions ought to go free this night, as Ruki did the last time. Tamitha. Because she hasn't spoken up in a while. Volfred looks up as you approach and smiles. I never thought that I would say such things, my girl, but it is good to wear the raiments and the rites once more. The march of... Oh, God. The march of time does have a way of healing certain hurts. Besides, the Nightwings of today, we are a very different beast than the triumvirate which took me in almost a decade ago. Ours was a triumvirate of exactly 3, well, 4 with Tizo, who proved to be an exception. Though, historically, the Nightwings never took on more exiles than needed. I have mentioned my predecessor, Brighton, and my former companions, Erisa and Orlek. Perhaps naively, I had hoped my time with them would not be relevant directly to what we now attempt. But seeing as our stories are now intertwined, do let me know if there is more you wish to learn of them. Do I care? Yeah. You inquire about Brighton, who you understand was liberated prior to when Volfred first joined the Nightwings. I never met Brighton in person, but I know him rather well by now. Though, for that matter, my girl, so do you. He studies your reaction for a moment, then... Brighton was born wealthy, but not special otherwise. You would have no reason to have heard of him. He was exiled for negligent misconduct. I do not know exactly why, and do not care for spreading rumors. I first heard of him through Erisa and Orlek, who found in me a suitable replacement following his liberation. They spoke little of him. Orlek gave the impression they did not see eye to eye, but he assured me I soon would hear from him myself. Indeed, as I became accustomed to the book which you know well by now, I soon began to hear the voice. Wolfred looks at you, as if to see if you yet take his meaning. You see, my girl, after Brighton's liberation, he assumed a new identity within the Commonwealth, and a new responsibility to the triumvirate which liberated him. That voice you hear from time to time, whensoever the stars align, it's his. He is no longer Brighton. He is now none other than the Archjustice Androboles IX himself. Liberated exiles retain certain burdens to their old triumvirates. They have much to thank them for, not just their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiments simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public pasts are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they once were exiles too. Brighton, that voice, he has no love for either one of us by now. He knows full well what we attempt to do. Yet he is bound by the tradition of the rites. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain. But I think he knows, deep down, that he is powerless. How ironic that one of such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exile such as we. Anyway, that's Brighton for you. He must have seen in you the potential to be one of his staunch supporters for a time. If that's a path you'd want to pursue, I should apologize. Now then, whom else should we talk about? I think we got the gist. You bid Wolfred a good afternoon. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Let's do it. Ugh. Once more, you have gained the fall of Solium, where one among you may go free. But first, you shall have to prevail against the withdrawn in the liberation rite. Reader, your companions are gathered there under the fall. They shall be counting on you. Indeed, as the cycle of the rites turns ever faster, so too is our plan set in motion. My agents in the Commonwealth are beginning to cause a bit of a stir out there. And word has reached high places that the rites are ending. This is our chance, though let us not despair should victory elude us here. We shall make the most of whatever the scribes may have in store for us. That is to say, good luck, my girl. It's time. Alright. Ooh.